Jean Louise Finch always made this journey by air, but she decided to go by train from New York to Macomb Junction on her 5th annual trip home. For one thing, she had the life scared out of her the last time she was on a plane. The pilot elected to fly through a tornado. For another thing, flying home meant her father rising at 3 in the morning, driving 100 miles to meet her in Mobile, and doing a full day's work afterwards. He was 72 now, and this was no longer fair.
When she awoke that morning, the train was switching and chugging in Atlanta yards. But in obedience to another sign in her compartment, she stayed in bed until College Park flashed by. When she dressed, she put on her Macomb clothes, gray slacks, a black sleeveless blouse, white socks, and loafers. Although it was 4 hours away, she could hear her aunt's sniff of disapproval. When she was starting on her 4th cup of coffee, the Crescent Limited honked like a giant goose at its northbound mate and rumbled across the Chattahoochee into Alabama.
This station at Montgomery nestled in an elbow of the Alabama, and when she got off the train to stretch her legs, the returning familiar with its drabness, lights, and curious odors rose to meet her. There's something missing, she thought. Hot boxes, that's it. A man goes along under the train with a crowbar. There is a clank, and then white smoke comes up, and you think you're inside a chafing dish. These things run on oil now. For no reason, an ancient fear gnawed her. She had not been in this station for 20 years, but when she was a child and went to the Capitol with Atticus, she was terrified lest the swaying train plunge down the riverbank and drown them all. But when she boarded again for home, she forgot.